2. Collocations with set. Set is a verb. If you forgot what collocations are verbs and nouns that usually come together. As an example, we say watch what? Watch TV or watch a movie. So these are collocations. All the nouns we're using today are with the verb set. Look at the following extract from the text on pages 58 and 59. This is the extract. Extract means a small part taken from a bigger part. You will have to be very responsible and pace yourself to meet the deadlines that are set by the company you work for. Now the collocation here is set a deadline. Set, you need to meet the deadlines that are set. The deadlines are set. Set a deadline. What does that mean? When you set a deadline, you choose a date in your calendar by which the work has to be completed. Let me repeat. When you set a deadline, that means you choose a date. I want this date to be the last day you are allowed to finish your work. Now, can you think of any other words that collocate with the verb set? Well, I can think of set free. When you set someone or something free, that means you give them their freedom. They are free to go. Fly, little bird. You can set an alarm. If you want to wake up at 7:30, you need to set an alarm. When the alarm goes off, you will wake up. You can set a record. When you set a record, you achieve something that nobody has ever achieved. Just like Usain Bolt, when he finished the 100-meter race in under 10 seconds, he achieved a new world record. Nobody in the world has done that. Can you do it? Finish a 100-meter race in less than 10 seconds. Unbelievable. Now complete the sentences with the words in the box. Clock, goal, task, date, trap, price, standards, and example. All these are nouns. We will use the verb set with all of them. When you set your clock, that means you adjust it. When you set a goal for yourself, that means there is something that you need to achieve. When you set a task, you assign work to someone that has to be done. When you set a date, you choose a day on the calendar for something to be done. Like, I have a meeting on this date, so I mark it. I choose this day. When you set a trap, you try to catch an animal, as an example. When you set a price, you ask for a specific amount of money for a product that you want to sell. When you set standards, that means you don't accept any quality or anything. You want something with high quality. When you set an example, you make yourself a role model for people to follow. Now complete the sentences. Have you set a for your wedding yet? A wedding is a celebration in which a man and a woman get married. Have you set a date? Set a date. Have you chosen a day in the calendar? He hasn't set a for his car, a price. Has he? His car is for sale. He wants to sell it. Has he set a price? Asked for a specific amount of money? It's important to set a for yourself so you have something to work towards. Towards, you go in that particular direction. You have to set a goal for yourself. What do you want to achieve in life? I forgot to set the clock when the time changed, so now it's an hour behind. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean that the clock wasn't working properly? No. Look, in Saudi Arabia, we don't change the time, but in most states in the United States of America, they do that. They have the standard time and they have the daylight saving time. On the second Sunday in March, they change the time in their clocks, and then they revert to standard time on the first Sunday in November. I don't understand why they do that, but they do it. I don't think you set a good example for your little brother, you know. You need to behave better and be a better example for your brother to follow. I set a trap for the mouse last night, but it isn't in there yet. Now notice that this sentence is in the past, last night. Set is an irregular verb. It doesn't change if it's in the past or it's in the present. We just use set, it doesn't change. The teacher set a tough. Tough means not easy. For the students, a tough task. We set high standards and expect a lot from our employees. Employees are people who work for us. We set high standards. That means our employees, people who work for us, need to perform very well. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it with friends. I will see you again next time, inshallah. Goodbye.